everyone, welcome to Thursday, our last maths lesson of this term. I can't believe it, and I'm so proud, as is Miss Evans, of how you have all handled doing your maths from home. I have been blown away by your amazing maths, and it's just been so lovely to see how well you have all picked up the maths concepts and how hard you've all tried alongside your amazing grown-ups in this home learning journey. So a massive pat on the back. We are almost there, 2 more days and it will be half term. So we are moving on today. We've done our crossing 10 method this week, haven't we? And today is our last little day on subtraction to 20, and that is around related facts. So we're bringing back our amazing knowledge of addition, and we're going to think about subtraction too, and how you can think about both matching number sentences that you have for a tens frame or a part whole model. So for example, here I've got my tens frame and I have got 8 number sentences, but they don't all match. So we are going to work together to think which ones do and circle them. So let's start with this one here. 15 add 3 equals 18. Is that represented here? Well, I know I've got 10 red here, and this is a tens frame and it's full, so I've got 10 here, and I'm going to count on here. So 10 in your head, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I do have 15, and then I've got 3, and that has made 18. Let's just make sure. 10 in your head, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 15 add 3 does equal 18, and that is what is represented here. Okay, this one says 3 add 18 equals 15. Is there anything straight away that makes you think, oh, that can't be right? Yes, we've got a big number here, a number that's bigger than the answer. So if it says 3 add 18 equals 15, that seems a little bit silly, but we can always try and work it out. So if I put 18 in my head, 18, 19, 20, 21. So is that one right? So we won't include that one. Okay, this one here, 18 add 3 equals 15. What do we think? No, that'll give us the same answer, won't it? You can't have an addition sentence with a bigger number in it than your answer. Okay, let's go to this one here. 18 equals 3 add 5. What do we think? 3 add 15, sorry. Yes, that one can be correct. It is the same as this one here. However, we have just put the equal sign at the beginning, which we know is completely fine, as long as it's followed by the 2 smaller numbers, if the bigger number is here with the equal sign here. So those would be the 2 addition number sentences that are correct and match this one here. Now let's think about subtraction sentences. 15, which would be here, take away 3 equals 18. What do we know about subtraction number sentences? What number needs to come at the start when we are doing a subtraction number sentence? The biggest number. Is 15 bigger than 18? No, so this one can't be right. This one here, what do we think so far? 18 take away 15 equals 3. Well, let's work it out. We know we've got 18 here. Let's take away the 15, which would be all of these red ones. So let's just cross all of those out. We're left with 3. So this one is correct. And I also know it's correct because I've got my big number at the beginning. Take away 15 equals 3. What about this one here? 18 take away 3 equals 15. Yes, it's just the same as the one above, but we've swapped around the 2 numbers, haven't we? But they both are correct. They've got the bigger number at the beginning, followed by the 2 smaller numbers. This one here, 15 take away 18 equals 3. It's not the biggest number at the start. Okay, so that is one of your challenges today, to go through the number sentences and pick out the one that makes sense. There'll be 4 because you can have 2 addition and you can have 2 subtraction. and you are bringing in all the skills we have done so far, thinking about addition and subtraction and how a number sentence should look. Another challenge you are going to have is to complete the addition sentence and then think of a subtraction sentence. So I've got 11 red already done for me, plus something equals 13, plus these here, let's count them, 1, 2, plus 2. This one here, I haven't got anything filled in, so I need to do it by myself. I can see already I have how many in my tens frame? 10, fantastic, because it is full. How many yellows do I have? 1, 2, 3. And that makes 10 in my head here, because I've got 10 in my head, counting on 10, 11, 12, 13. Brilliant. So those would be the correct addition ones. And now we're going to make them into subtraction. So this one here, 12 add 1 equals 13. How could I make it into a subtraction? Well, the biggest number needs to go at the start. I then need what symbol? My takeaway symbol, and then I can choose either of these two numbers. I'm going to go with 12, which means it equals, if I've already used my 13, I've used my 12, it equals 1. Good job. Okay, this one here then, which number must go at the start of a subtraction sentence? The biggest, so that will be 13. Then what symbol do I need? My subtraction sign. Which number shall we use next? The 2, which makes this equal 11. Good job, everybody. Okay, this one here, the number at the start needs to be 13, as it is the biggest number. Subtraction sign. And then what should we take away? 3, which means it's going to equal 10, as you were just using the same numbers that you used above. Okay, so as you can see here, with addition, the biggest number comes at the end. With subtraction, the biggest number needs to come at the start. Okay. Again, we are going to complete the addition and subtraction sentences, but this time using a part-whole model. So how many is in my whole? I know this is 10. This represents 10, this tower. So 10 in my head, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One part is 3, but what is my other part? Well, let's find out. 3 in your head, we're going to count on until we get to 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got 10, 13, 14, 15. So that was 10 and 2. So that means the other part is 12. So then 15 take away what equals 3? Well, I've used my 15. I've used my 3. So it must be 12. 15 take away 12 equals 3. This time I've used my 15, I've used my 3, this answer again must be 12. 15 take away 3 equals 12. Fantastic, it's my subtraction and the biggest numbers at the start, and then I've swapped these around. Subtraction complete. Addition this time, both times the biggest number is at the end, fantastic. So I just need to fill in, I've got my 3 again and my 15, which means I'm missing my 12. And then again, I'm missing my 12. Happy with that. My addition, the biggest numbers at the end, my subtraction, the biggest numbers at the start. And I've remembered the addition symbol for addition and the subtraction symbol for subtraction. Finally, you are going to be thinking of fully your own, and that is following the order of it will be on your sheet as well. So let's start with addition, and I'm going to start with my red. So I can already see I've got 10 here. Let's count on and see how many more I have. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 red counters. And how many yellow? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I want to know my answer. Well, let's keep 10 in our head. 10. And let's go back through and count them all, shall we? 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 15 add 4 equals 19. Okay, I want to do this sentence another way round. It is my addition sentence. So which number has to go at the end? The biggest number. I've already done 15 add 4, so what would the other way round be? 4 add 15. Fantastic. And I'm really happy with that because this is my addition, and at the end I've got my biggest numbers. So that is correct and that is correct. This time I'm using the same 3 numbers but creating a subtraction sentence. If it is a subtraction sentence, what number has to be at the start? The biggest, because you want to take things away from it. And your friends would be very upset if you didn't have enough sweets to take away from. So 19 at the start. I can then choose whichever number I want. Which one should we go for? 15. So I've used my 19, I've used my 15, which means I'm left with 4. Brilliant job. 19, take away 15. If we did that here, this is 19, take away 15, and I'm left with 4. Perfect. Okay. This time then instead, 19's here, but I want to swap them around, so it would be 4. 19 take away 4 equals 15. Let's check that's correct. I know this is 19. Let's take away my 4. And I'm left with 15. So that is exactly what you are doing today. Starting here, and you've got to circle the 4 number sentences that are correct. 2 for addition, 2 for subtraction. 2 for addition, 2 for subtraction. Count your red, count your yellows. Make sure for addition, the biggest numbers at the end. For subtraction, the biggest numbers at the start. Then you've got to complete the sentences. Then you've got to complete them all by yourself using the red and the yellow. And then at the end, you can add your own 2 coloured counters in and do the number sentences for those. Remembering the biggest number at the end for addition, the biggest number at the start for subtraction. If you fly through that today and fancy a challenge, then you have got the emoji hiding challenge. So you've got to work out the answer to the addition and subtraction sentences. If it was 8 and 6, that would be 8 in your head. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'd go across here and find my answer. 14 is blue, and then I'd colour that in blue. And then eventually you will find an emoji that will appear. So I hope you've had a fabulous input and enjoyed learning about related facts. I cannot wait to see what you get up to today in our last maths lesson before half term. And as always, we are so proud of you and look forward to seeing what you get up to. Bye everyone.